Permanent Secretary for Agriculture, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, senior government officials, agricultural entrepreneurs, farmers, DO and ND. Ladies and gentlemen, Bulak Naka, and welcome to our Lenga research station here today. As announced last week in Parliament, I'm here this morning to reaffirm that the Ministry of Agriculture will provide up to $29.2 million directly to support our agricultural entrepreneurs, agro-processors, exporters, to leverage them to fulfill our key strategic objective of food security, expansion of commercial agriculture, and increase exports, agricultural exports. These programs will help farmers deal with the cost of stabilizing market post-pandemic, cushion the effects of the Russian and Ukraine conflicts, raising farm outputs, and boost export income. The 27 initiatives, along with other farmers' direct support, totals more than $29.2 million, equivalent to 45% of our total budget for this financial year, 2022-2023. This is the largest post-production supply and export package ever provided by government. So just to again repeat, never before this level of direct assistance was provided to farmers. So those who were doubting about government's commitment to expand agricultural output, promote exports, they were proven wrong, given that this $29.2 million is the largest ever, substantial increase than the previous one, and it is of a value of 45% of our total budget. So there are two categories of this assistance. One for individuals who have never received assistance from MOE. So anyone can apply. Then the others is the established farmers who have received assistance before. And I'll explain under what circumstances. So let me start with this assistance. Number one, small farming and agro-processing equipment. So small farming agro-processing equipment is included in the initiative for the first-time grantees. So farmers who have not received assistance, they want to buy small machinery, rotovators, etc., mist blowers, farm implement, power tillers. We've got a total allocation of $592,000, and we're looking at assisting 200 farmers where up to maximum value of 5,000 our contribution. So the farmer's contribution would be the remaining or 2/3. So if the value of tiller is $6,000, so the farmer will pay $2,000, will pay $4,000. So 1/3, 2/3. But maximum from our side will be $5,000. So we're looking at assisting 200 farmers. Over $500,000 is allocated for that. So farmers who are not assisted before, they can apply for small machinery or any equipment, and we will give 2/3 or maximum of $5,000 directly paid to the supplier. The second is Irrigation Kit Support, full kit, jointly with Ministry of Waterways. We're looking at giving out 30 full irrigation kit to farmers, and the total budgetary allocation is $72,500. So this includes the soaker hose, the pump, the distribution hose, etc. Number three is to leverage our livestock sector. Fencing material for beef cattle farmers, we've got a total allocation of $68,000. We want to assist 27 beef cattle farmers who at the moment do not have a paddock, and we want to migrate them from the subsistence holding to a commercial farmer with, let's say, 2 or 3 paddocks. So we've got a total budget of $68,000, and the package will include a value of $2,530, which includes about 12 coils of wire, binding wire, post, U-nails, etc. Then to support our sheep farmers, we want to provide fencing material. The total budget is $255,000. 102 farmers will be assisted, again, with a package worth $2,500. Then we've got fencing kit to support goat farmers. So we've got $226,000 to assist 90 goat farmers. We have never received assistance before with a package worth $2,500. Then you've got to support production throughout the year under protected regime. We want to provide 9 hydroponics set worth $8,000 to each farmer. So 9 farmers will receive a full hydroponics set worth $9,000. So this will ensure that we are able to expand production in off-season and quality produce, which will be basically targeted towards tourism or export market. To deal with our concern for balanced nutrition, we want to establish fruit tree orchard, which is a program that we started 2 years ago. This year we've got a budget of $150,000. 75 farmers will be eligible to receive an assistance for $2,000, where we'll be establishing orchards, whether it's hybrid guava, whether it's dragon fruit, whether it's mango, avocado, banana, or any other which is within our means to establish at the farmer's field. Number 8, we want to support our agro processors, our exporters, with a grant of $10,000, with an assistance valued up to $10,000. So we want to promote exports, we want to promote product development, we want to promote processing. So we are looking at supporting exporters who were not assisted before. So this is, they can get a maximum grant of maximum of $10,000 if they are able, if they are selected. So we're looking at supporting a number of farmers on this. Now, in line with the gender in agriculture policy, we again this year we have this Women in Agriculture program where we've got $300,000. We are looking at supporting 300 recipients, and 60 individuals. So the cluster groups will get $2,500 worth of material, or individuals will get $500 worth of materials. So we're looking at involvement of women in floriculture, on agriculture, establishing a greenhouse, etc. And we're quite excited with this particular project. Then we have to support our dairy sector. We've got the smallholder dairy support package. We are wanting to ensure that we progressively increase despite the challenges posed by TB and brucellosis, increase the amount of milk that we produce, increase the amount of milk per cow that we produce, and the total volume of milk that we produce from within, and gradually secure PG with regard to milk supply, production and supply. We have a total allocation of $266,000, and we want to support 22 farmers for dairy shed upgrading. Just yesterday I was talking to some piggery farmers. They have an issue about the amount of the total production and supply. To support the piggery farmers, we want to establish piggery pen in this existing piggery farmers, so that we can increase production and supply. We have a budget of $211,000. We want to assist 21 farms with a package worth $10,000 each. So 21 farmers will receive materials to establish piggery pen worth $10,000. They can go and construct the piggery pen on their, establish the piggery pen on their farm. To support smallholder poultry production, we want to establish or allow farmers who are involved in poultry farming at their home, backyard farm, to establish a small poultry shed, and we have an allocation of $206,000. We are looking at supporting about 82 farmers with regard to this particular initiative. As you know that we also have a policy of supporting young entrepreneurs, young Fijians getting into agriculture, and in this regard we have got an allocation of $400,000 where we will do land preparation and land clearing, where they will pay 1/10. They will pick up 1/10 of the cost. For example, if it is $1,000, they will pay $100. We'll pay $900 for the contractor to undertake that work. So our contribution will be 9/10. Their contribution will be 1/10. As you know, machinery and mechanization is a binding constraint. To promote this, our Minister of Economy announced that we are now wanting to ensure, with regard to efficiency of service delivery, outsource the entire machinery provision, whether it's tractor, whether it's excavator, whether it's bulldozer. $7 million has been allocated. We are in the process of getting a tender out to select the suppliers or providers of machinery area-wise, and we will outsource the entire machinery provision. So, farmer wants to excavator for 10 hours in Singotoka. So we'll, once the tender committee selects the supplier in Singotoka, we'll ask the particular provider to go into 10 hours. The farmer will pay 50% of the cost. We will pay 50% of the cost. Whether it's excavator, whether it's tractor, whether it's rotavator, whether it's bulldozer. Now, as you know, Fiji's farming system, in the interior, while you have villages, but the farms are way far from the village. So when farmers want to go and work on the farm, they have to stay there for 1 week or 2 weeks, etc. And also have an overview of their farm. So we want to establish small farm sheds where they can stay and also store their machinery, equipment. We have an allocation of $211,000. We want to provide a material package of $5,000 to them so they can construct this farm shed on their farm. So 42 such farm sheds will be constructed by farmers with the material provided by us. Commercial Yongona farm equipment initiative. There are Yongona farmers in the interior, rural areas, who would want to buy small equipments to expand their Yongona and processing from the production to supply. And we have got an allocation of $170,000, which they can use, they can apply to buy small equipments, let's say pounding machine or dryer or any other value-adding machine equipment. So they will be eligible to apply for this particular, under this particular program. There are commercial farmers who want to establish a borehole on their farm. So for them, we have got $109,000 allocated. We want to assist 22 commercial farmers up to $5,000. So they can hire a company to do borehole on their farm. The charge may be about $9,000. We will pay $5,000. The charge may be $6,000. We'll pay $5,000. The charge may be $12,000. We'll pay $5,000. That's our contribution. To support established beef cattle farmers, they've got paddocks, they've got beef cattle. The next step for them is to establish a stockyard. So we want to establish or construct a stockyard on the cattle farm for mustering purpose, etc. So we will provide material worth $7,000, which they can then go and construct the stockyard. So we're looking at supporting 10 beef cattle farmers, established, proven, successful beef cattle farmers. Now, even though they have received assistance, now we will give them assistance to construct the stockyard. Goat rearing package with an allocation of $375,000. We want to provide a package where they can, to goat farmers, existing successful goat farmers, not the new ones. New ones will be applying for fencing material. So these are successful goat farmers. Now they can apply to get material worth $15,000 where they can construct the shed and also extend the paddock. So we have got a $375,000. We're looking at assisting 25 such successful goat farmers. So they may have already received assistance from ministry. Now we want to take them to a next level. Now, they are in interior, rural areas, maritime, where vegetable farmers are still using horse for farming purposes. We want to provide them with a Husley, a Polar, so worth $2,000. So they may apply under this program. We have an allocation of $60,000. We want to assist 50 farmers to get assistance for $2,000, a Husley and chain, etc., worth $2,000. Successful sheep farmers who got assistance from us before, they're now successful, they've got paddocks, etc. They want to construct a sheep shed. We've got allocation of $175,000. We want to assist 29 farmers to get $6,000 worth of materials, corrugated iron, timber, nail, etc. So they can take it and construct the sheep shed on their farm. Successful, proven goat farmers, they may have received assistance from us before, they're successful, they're well-established paddocks, etc. They now want to construct a goat shed. So for them, we've got $160,000 allocation. We want to give them material worth $6,000. So 26 farmers will receive this assistance. They will be able to construct goat shed. Established farmers, processors, they may want to construct a warehouse, processing shed, want to buy a bulldozer. For them, we want, if they are selected, we will take the application to Fiji Development Bank. We will give them 20% as an equity. Their equity contribution, we will pay 20%. So, for example, if you take a $100,000 loan from FDB to construct a processing shed, we will give $20,000 as a grant. You don't pay us back. So you get $100,000 loan from FDB, and you pay back FDB $80,000. $20,000 is from our side. If you get $200,000 loan from FDB, $40,000 is equity from our side. So maximum equity contribution from our side will be $50,000, right? Which means maximum loan you can apply is $250,000. You can apply more, but our equity contribution will be $50,000 or 20%, whichever is less. Now, to deal with the issue of, say, clean environment, also managing waste, we are targeting piggery farmers, 22 farmers, to provide them with biogas digester with a budget of $88,000. So 22 farmers will be given a biogas digester, where they will utilize their piggery waste to produce biogas for household use. Also, they will be able to get liquid fertilizer, which they can use on their farm. So we will be able to save money in terms of fertilizer use. The household will be able to save money in terms of buying cooking gas, and will better manage the environment. Now, to further leverage piggery farms, we have allocation of $32,000, where 6 farmers will be giving farrowing crates worth $5,500, so that they can look after their piglets, and mortality rate is reduced to 0. To support farm mechanization, we are targeting excavator purchase, tractor purchase, and rice harvester purchase. We have an allocation of $1.5 million for farm mechanization. Under this $1.5 million, $1.16 million is allocated to establish 30 farming clusters, and the clusters will be given one tractor, where the farmer will pay 1/3, we will pay 2/3. So, which means we'll be giving out 25 tractors and 5 diggers. So 25 farming cluster will get tractor, and 5 cluster will get a digger. Whoever applies for digger, and then we'll select 5. So out of this 1.16 million, we will pay 2/3 of the tractor cost, and the cluster will pay 1/3. They will own the tractor, the cluster. So there are clusters which want to use excavator, so they can buy an excavator and will pay 2/3 of the price. To assist rice farmers in harvesting rice, we want to completely outsource harvesting of rice. So to assist in that, we're looking at purchasing 10 rice harvester, where the cluster will pay 1/3 and we will pay 2/3. So they will then have the rice harvester, they will manage it. To assist in organic farm development, organic manure development, reduced fertilizer, imported inorganic fertilizer use, we've got $40,000 to assist 10 large farmers to establish organic manure on their farm. So we're looking at assisting them in terms of establishing the organic manure on the farm, and then they will continue with that. So ladies and gentlemen, applications are open from now as we speak, and will be open till 31st of August. So all the farmers, agricultural entrepreneurs, exporters, agro-processors, they need to apply well before the deadline. And for each of those who have smartphones, we have added an additional feature of scanner QR code. So we encourage them to go online on our Ministry of Agriculture Facebook page and enter their data and apply online. So to ensure that we don't lose any hard copy application, to ensure that the applications are received in real time at the headquarters, we only will accept online application. Any farmer who does not have the gadget to apply online, they can come to the nearest agriculture office, and our staff will assist them in applying online. So ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to get assistance, you need to apply. Just like in a lottery where you want to win the lottery, you have to apply for the lottery. So once again, I want to thank you all for taking your time to coming here today, and I sincerely hope that you also take time out to go to our FB page, read about our assistance, and encourage other farmers to take advantage of this and apply online. So thank you, and we need to have a movement to expand and grow agriculture and grow our exports. Thank you, Naka.